So we're away to grab an 8 bales, which will more than do us for the weekend. I've never had a drone up in the snow, so I'm looking forward to seeing what it looks like. Welcome back to another episode of Invercamey Weekly. That is me just on the way up the road. Me and Andrew are away to collect some straw. Got a trailer in the back. We're just away to collect some straw for the weekend. So unfortunately most of our straw is currently outside in the field still, so not ideal. We've got a shed, normally it holds most of it. We just unfortunately haven't got round to actually taking it in yet, which is folk will be screaming at the screen with it lying outside, but it's just something we haven't got round to yet, unfortunately. So we're away to grab an 8 bales, which will more than do us for the weekend to bed all the stock. We'll get some of them bedded tonight. I'm just going to change gear here. So that is me just on the way up the road just now. Andrew's away up ahead of me. And we'll actually get the drone up for the first time in a while, hopefully. It's not exactly the brightest of days, is it? So there's no wind, that's the main thing. So we have actually got 1 or 2 fields cleared, but there's bales still lying in a lot of them, as you'll see. I'll just do a video on the way up the road and you'll be able to see some of the bales still in the field. And then we'll get the drone up and we'll record. I'll try and get a drone just to record basically Andrew loading the care. We'll get back down and get it unloaded again.
Serendipities played a cruel trick on me, taking you so far that I can barely breathe. The times I'd ride for us here, my dear. It's time you go on your way. Don't you fear, just take hope. It'll be our anchor in the storm of our lives. It'll be our savior like a ship when you're out there lonely, drifting out to sea. Now I'm doing everything that I know to do to get close to you, to get close to you. I've been seeing every breath of my life away till I see your face.
was a closer call than I'd have liked. Just to park up there and land the drone, managed to get it down with about 25 seconds left before it plummeted out of the sky. It's always bad when it actually runs out when it's low on battery, it'll emergency land, but sometimes it's in the middle of a field, so try to fly it back to my hand before I actually end up having to jump a fence or two to actually get the drone back. So that's the trailer loaded, way back down to the farm. That feels really wet, a lot wetter than I thought, which obviously means that the bales are going to be quite wet on the outside, but that field was actually one of the last ones that was baled anyway, so some of that straw wasn't the greatest anyway. A slight dampness in it, which means when you're rolling the bales out, sometimes it's stuck together a little bit because it's heated a little bit due to the dampness, but it's still half decent straw. It still beds quite well in that. There's a lot of straw in the bales, so that's the main thing. But with the rest of this field, we've got quite a lot of good straw still out there, but obviously the outsides of it's wet with it lying outside, so the sooner it's taken in the better, because it will drip dry a little bit in the sheds. It's just a matter of just getting to it, then we can get a good few hundred bales in under the roof, and then by the time we get around to using them, hopefully most of them have dried out a little bit. As I said, it's just for the weekend, because it's just me and my dad at the weekend, so if we have to bed beast, it's fine to have straw lying at the farm. So that's why we just nipped away for some just now, and that'll get us through the rest of the week and the weekend. That's me back a week on. A lot's changed. Apologies for no video last week, but I thought I would show, well, Dad and Andrew are actually away to get some straw again, so a week on from last week. The bit you seen from last week was me and Andrew loading some straw, so I thought I'd get the drone up again and show you some aerial shots in the snow. I should actually mention as well, massive thank you to my drivers this week, including my sister and Nick and my brother John, who were out last night covering for one of my drivers' holidays, so they all went out to cover for that Invercamey run. So massive thank you to them. I managed to get the routes up really early, so they went out really early and got it done, and they were home by 11 or 12 o'clock I think, because three of them, well, it was actually Nick and John were in one van and my sister was in another, and between the three of them they managed pretty quickly, so massive thank you to them, because I was actually meant to be going out but I didn't actually have to because I was milking the cows and they guys smashed it, so massive thank you to them. But I'll get the drone up and we'll get some shots of Dad and Andrew loading some straw. I've never had the drone up in the snow, so I'm looking forward to seeing what it looks like.
I got my bags packed, timeline on track. My winter coat stuck in the closet way back. I won't be needing that, I won't be needing that. I'm ready to fly down 65, hit the coastline in the sunshine. I'm going to find my new high, hit the coastline in the sunshine. It's only blue skies on my horizon line, so far from the hurt and the bad times. I'm feeling so alive, I'm feeling so alive. Yeah. I'm ready to fly down 65, hit the coastline in the sunshine. I'm ready to fly down 65, hit the coastline.